Okay, I have a 1963 Olympia SF Deluxe, and this is a great traveler typewriter. It's small. The case that comes in is a zipper carry case. So if you're looking for a quality traveler typewriter, because we've shown you some that are decent typers, but they're not excellent machines. Here is one that's an excellent machine, but it's also good for traveling. So let me show you around. Right here is the carriage lock. And this is really important, especially for traveling typewriters or portable ones, because you don't want your carriage flinging back and forth. It could break the drawband that's back there, and then that's a very expensive repair. So right now with this forward, the carriage is locked. It's not going to go anywhere. Then you flip it back and it unlocks the carriage and you can move it freely. On the back side, on the very back here is where your margin tabs are, and you can see this little red marker, and that's going to show you where the margin is set at. And I'm going to keep it pretty low there. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and load the paper, and then I'll show you the insides after we start typing. But just load the paper right there. Go through. And I'm going to move the carriage. Now right here on the left side, this is where when you hit return, it could be 1, 2, or 3 spacing. Oh, that one's a 0. Sorry, it's the other way around. Yeah, so, and if you do ever have this issue where you're like, I'm hitting return, but it's not advancing, that's because it also has a lock, a 0 setting, where it will not advance. It locks the ruler. So make sure it's off of that. Okay, so if you've noticed, this keyboard is a little bit different. This is, there are English letters on here, but there's none of the English symbols. So there's no $ or hashtags or anything like that. This is a Czech keyboard. But it also does have some German symbols on there too. So just be aware that this typewriter is good for those of you who speak or type or write in those languages. So you can use it for English typing. Just know there's no symbols for you to use. Okay, let's open this up. And you do that just by, it just pops off. There you go. And it uses a universal ribbon, and you can see them here, and these arms are spring loaded and they're just holding those down. And when you change out your spools, you see these 4 holes. On the bottom is like a little metal tip that comes up, and so that needs to go in one of those holes. So if for some reason your spool is not turning, then make sure that both of your spools, that tip, that it's not sitting on top of the tip, but that tip is inside of one of those holes. Okay, and so then you thread it, make sure it's threaded through properly, and you can look at up-close images on our Etsy shop if you need that. To switch the direction of your ribbon, it's either side, so it depends on which direction it's going. So right now it's going this way. So there we go. I'm gonna tap it on this side, and now it'll go this way. If I want to go back, then I'll tap it on this side and it'll go this way. So that is how you reverse the direction. Okay, I'm going to put this back on. And you just have to make sure it lines up to the hole and press down. All right, let's go ahead and do a typing demo. So no number 1, so again, lowercase l. So this is a 1963. Oh, and I forgot, because it's not normal. So the regular, the bottom, even though it's smaller, this is actually what it's going to default type, is those letters. So if you want to use the numbers, you have to do a shift lock, or just shift. So let's try this again. 19, and I'm going to do shift lock. 1963. Olympia. Oops, space bar. SF So the other thing about this keyboard, it's a QWERTY keyboard, not a QWERTY keyboard, which means some of the keys are in different spots. So if you do get this and you type in English, you will have to kind of relearn a few of the letter placements. So this will, typing demo will probably take me a little bit longer because I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and test each key. Okay, now if you want to know what this key is, this is your margin release. So when you get to your margin, there it is, and it stops, then hit your margin release, and then you can keep going. And then let's test the red ribbon. Okay, so this types really well. I really love this typewriter. You can just feel the quality of it, and I love that it's in a traveler size. So if you are looking for an excellent portable traveling typewriter that's in great condition, that's going to last you a really long time, this is it. Even the external, this looks like a new typewriter. It's in such great condition. So I hope you enjoyed this typing demo. Please subscribe and check out the listing on our Etsy shop. Thank you so much and have a great day.